You hear me now? Can you hear me now? Lovely. You guys can hear me reading at all? Did you hear me reading the book of Exodus, lovely? I was calling myself using I don't know what I'm okay. Well, I took all that. Okay. Sorry. Let me do that again. Oh my gosh. I just read the book of Exodus. See how the enemy is? The enemy loves to play. Loves to play. Okay. I just read Exodus 20. Um, this is where the Ten Commandments is in Exodus 20. So we're just going to be dealing with with the Ten Commandments only. So if you guys want to go back and read that, you may go back and read it. I apologize that you could not hear. I don't know what happened, why it wouldn't void it on me like that. So please, I apologize. I am so sorry. Okay, we're gonna deal with um the the first part of the Ten Commandments because we already know that God chose Moses to to lead the people out of Egypt. He spread the big red sea for the people to walk through. So Pharaoh wouldn't change his mind to try to get them back. You know, so so um so God he used Moses, and thank God that Moses was obedient and did what God tell him to do. Okay, the first one says, "Thou should not have no other gods before me." Okay, and what God was saying, and with that right there, God wants the best for all of us. Okay, He don't want us to put nothing before Him at all. You know what I'm saying? You start putting things, worshiping things before God. You know what I'm saying? You stop your blessing. You know what I'm saying? Because we should not have no other gods before Him. He's the only God who we should be worshiping. Okay. Um, thou should not make no other images. Let me read that correctly through my Bible. Thou should not make unto thee any crave images or any likeness of anything that is in heavens above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water on the earth. Okay, that's the second commandment. That God had put out there. Anything that you worship more than God, any images, any carving thing, anything, and that's including cars, your clothes, your sports, whatever you like to do. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you worship and put before God, that's God, that's an image. You know what I'm saying? So we're not supposed to worship any image, okay? But God will never go away. God is always here with us. That's why it's best. It's just best for us always to worship God only. You know what I'm saying? You start worshiping your cars, worshiping your houses, or even your spouse, your loved one. You start worshiping them. You know what I'm saying? God's a jealous God. You got to remember that God is a jealous God. So we cannot worship nothing before God. The third one. Thou should not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the God, Lord thy God, am a jealous God. What I just said, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children to the third and the fourth generation, and them that hate me. Okay, so remember, do not worship anything that's not of God. Okay, the third one. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord would not hold his guiltness that taketh his name in vain. Okay, that's in verse 7, this number. Okay, this can mean using God's name like a swear word. You know what I'm saying? Like, I swear to God. That's using God's name in vain. Um, I promise to God that I didn't do it. That's using God's name in vain. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful how you use God's name. Don't use God's name just uh, to prove something right to a person. You know what I'm saying? So don't swear God's name. Don't use his name in vain. Or even if you call yourself a Christian, but you live in a totally, different way from a Christian being. That's, using God's, name in vain. Okay. Always remember the seventh day to keep it holy. Sunday or the seventh day is a day we can all go to church, worship God, and learn how to be better people or better Christians or living a better saved life. Keeping it holy means doing our best to remember Him throughout the day. In First Peter, God wants us to live holy because He is holy. So we got to always remember the Sabbath day. That's something else I'm trying to learn more on and teach more on, because they try to say that Saturday is really the seventh day. So I'm still trying to teach and learn more on that. Which one is the really seventh day? Is it the Sunday or is it the Saturday? You know what I'm saying? So that's something I am learning right now. In this world today, we are using Sunday as the seventh day. So that's the day that we go worship God and spend time. Which you supposed to worship God every day anyway. You know what I'm saying? But that Sunday definitely, you got to keep that holy. Honor thy father and thy mother. It's very important to show your parents respect. Okay. You cut your life short if you do not. We shall always try to show them love and care for them first, because they brought us into this world. Okay. So no matter what, the Bible said, honor your mother and your father. But you got to be that mother and that father to, honor, though. You know what I'm saying? But it's very important. It's very, very important to show your parents respect. Thou should not kill. And that's just it. I mean, nothing even say about that. Thou should not kill. Don't take another man's life. You should not take another man's life. You know what I'm saying? Thou should not commit adultery, and that's men and women. You know what I'm saying? When you make a promise and you say I do up under the eyes of the Lord, your eyes should be only on your spouse, on that woman or the man, who God joined together. Okay. That's very important. And breaking them can cause deep sadness, can cause deep hurt. Um, it's just best to keep promise amongst you two. You know what I'm saying? If you keep a promise amongst you two and show love towards, show love towards each other, your marriage will be happy when you communicate. Okay. Thou should not steal. Um, it's very important, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Not to steal. You know what I'm saying? Because people work hard for their stuff or work hard to have things and stuff like that. And so don't take nothing that do not belongs to you. You know, don't go to no stores. You don't got enough money to get something. It was not meant for you to have it. If you don't have enough money to get anything, why steal it? You know what I'm saying? Why steal it? Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. And this is something that we always have to be honesty about. If you lie to someone, you are bearing false witness. And at many times that causes harm to yourself and to others. You know what I'm saying? Thou should not commit. That means thou should not want something that somebody else have. Not to have a jealous heart. Don't be don't be jealous or envy or hate what somebody is doing. Um, when you see God is moving somebody up or doing something in somebody's life. Be happy for that person. You know what I'm saying? Because your time is coming. When you be happy for that person, instead of being jealous and want what that person, what God gave that person, God got something better for you. I'm not jealous of not one person in these YouTube, not one person in the world, period. I'm happy for people. And I see people blossom and God doing something in people's lives. I'm so excited for those people. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to do nothing to try to pull those people down. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person that will speak, life in those people or uh, give people shout outs and stuff like that. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to hold back what God is doing for somebody else. That's just not me. I'm not going to try to top something else what somebody else is doing. That's just not me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do nothing. I'm just going to show people love because that's who I am. I walk in God's love. Okay. So we want to follow God's if the world would just follow God's commandments and do what God asks us to do, this place will be a better, better place. And that's no lie. And we all, hello, Hen at work. Hello, Angela. Thanks for coming. Oh, my night bot is working because I was out to chat. I was on another page. Yes, but we would just do if we just follow those 10 commandments, especially when somebody that's trying to live a saved life or somebody just beginning to know who Christ is, just follow God's commandments. Just go to Exodus 20, read the book of Exodus 20, and just follow those commandments. If you just obey those commandments, I'm telling you that your life will be much, much, much better. Hey Beverly, how you doing? Okay, so I'm going to go down these 10 commandments again. I'm reading out my Bible, you guys. Um, Thou should not have other gods before me. Thou should not make unto thee any carved images or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. 3. Thou should not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of their fathers upon their children unto the third and fourth generation of them. Number 4, thou should not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him in guiltiness that taketh his name in vain. Number 5, okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5, honor thy father and thy mother, and the days may be long upon the land with the Lord that God giveth thee. Number 6, thou should not kill. Number 7, thou should not commit adultery. Number 8, thou should not steal. Number 9, thou should not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Okay, don't lie on your neighbor. Number 7, sorry. Number 10, thou should not commit the neighbor's house. Thou should not commit thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. So whatever your neighbor have, you should not want or be jealous of what they have. Okay, because what God have for you, God have for you. Okay, so that's the 10 commandments I wanted to go over today. And again, I apologize that I should have been on at 2 o'clock. I was still out and about because I got up really late, today. I was very tired. I worked hard last night. Um, and so I kind of overslept. I didn't get up the time that I needed to get up to go take care of my grandson. Like I said, he is starting kindergarten, and I had to get him registered for school and stuff like that. So that part is out the way. So I will be on time next Tuesday for that in the beginning. And I don't know what I'm gonna teach on next Tuesday. Whatever God gave me to teach on next Tuesday, that's what I will bring up on next Tuesday. But I will be on time. Okay, the Lord's will. The Lord's will, because I think I got everything out the way. Okay, I just want to remind everybody to thank everybody for coming to the Queens uplifting other queens on my channel on this past Sunday on June 2nd. It was awesome. It was an awesome turnout. I think Lovely the Great. I think Pretty Apple. I thank both of those queens for standing with me to um, to make this thing, to push forward. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't do it without you guys. I thank God for putting you guys in my life. You know what I'm saying? So, and our relationship it's getting stronger, and we learning each other, and we are respecting each other. And that's what I love. You know what I'm saying? We know how to come to each other when we have a disagreement or something like that. We know how to talk to each other. So we don't have to come on this YouTube and blast each other out. That's why um, I respect you, queens. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how to come to me, and I know how to go to you. Okay, 'cause we can agree to disagree. And that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? About respect, about respecting each other, and stuff like that. So thank you, queens, for making this thing work. God bless you both. Yes, it is very, very much needed, and it's not going to stop. So sometimes that enemy will try to discourage you. I mean, that's how the enemy is. He wants to pull you down. He wants to pull us down, you guys. We got to stay focused no matter what it look like. Stay focused and do what God had for you to do. You know what I'm saying? Had for us to do for this queens uplifting other queens. Trust me, people is hearing us. You know what I'm saying? People might not come into our chats and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But they are watching our lives. You know what I'm saying? They are watching. They are watching us. So we're going to keep going. We're going to keep running. We're going to keep running and make this thing happen. And thank you, Angel, as well. God bless you. Thank you, all you guys, for coming in here, and showing me love and stuff like that. And and, for supporting me. You know what I'm saying? I thank all you guys for supporting me. I really do. I think I said Lovely's it's gonna be on Lovely's channel on the 9th. So save the date. Still the same time. The times will always be the same on those Sundays. Okay, it's gonna be at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Central time, and 8 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you guys go over to Lovely the Great. I do have her link. In my Nightbot. You guys go ahead and hit that link. If you're not subscribed to her, it's going to be on her main channel. Okay. So we're going to go over there. We're going to have a good time on tomorrow. So she already get her queens lined up. That's going to be on her channel. So like I said, each time it's going to get bigger. It's going to get better. Okay. So we're gonna pray together. We're gonna continue on and pray that God is gonna move, that God is gonna touch, somebody's gonna be touched. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking for. That God's gonna raise some queens, some lovely queens up to know how to talk, to know how to act, to know how to respect each other. You know what I'm saying? And we are all older. This was something that we need to do now. All that arguing and stuff, and I heard Lovey live. I think it was yesterday live. I heard Lovey live how she was, saying how she feels so good, how much stress is off of her, and she spent time with her family and doing the things that she loved to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got to do. That's what we got to do, you guys. So continue on to do what God have you to do, and focus on if you got a channel, focus on your channel. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it, okay? And know that I love you all, and I hope I'm not forgetting nothing. Um, I think that's about it. Right now, I am, like I said, everybody, whenever you want to come on the Queen's panel, you always are welcome, okay? The doors is always open on all of our chats and on all of our lives, okay? So you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy the 10 the teaching of the 10 commandments. You know what I'm saying? That is something that I wanted to start off with, because I know if we just follow God's 10 commandments and follow God's order, and just obey what he asks us to do, we will have a better life. Okay, so you guys, um like I said, I'm out of here. And remember, God knows and God sees everything. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will see you guys on tomorrow. I will be on tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. Wednesdays, I'm off. I do not do Bible study. I do not do lives on Mondays and Wednesdays. So I will see you guys back on Thursday in the CWW, which that is news and crimes around the world. Okay? So see you soon. God bless. Much love. I'm out.